home shortly. When buying a home as a veteran, it's important to understand all the moving parts associated with purchasing a home with a VA loan from start to finish. Use this webinar as a resource for understanding about buying as a veteran and your VA eligibility. And when you're ready to get started, contact me. Let's get started. So today's agenda, I'll discuss a little bit about me, VA loan basics, loan limits, how to apply for a VA loan, what is a VA funding fee, eligible homes, non-allowable fees when you're using a VA loan, VA appraisals, additional tips, and what is a military relocation specialist. My name's Roshana Levin. I'm with Keller Williams. I'm a licensed realtor in Virginia, Maryland, and DC. I've been licensed in real estate for over 15 years, assisting buyers and sellers from Fredericksburg to Baltimore, Maryland. And I'm also a military relocation specialist, or also known as military relocation professional. So basics. Let's talk about the basics. So if you are a veteran, you should consider using your VA loan benefit to purchase a home. Here's why you should use a VA instead of a conventional or a FHA loan to buy a home. First, there's no down payment, which is 100% financing. There's no private mortgage insurance, also known as PMI. There's a low fixed interest rate. There's no prepayment penalty, so you can pay the loan off sooner. Seller closing cost is allowed, and the loan is assumable. Loan limits. So, exciting news. It's a great day to buy a home with VA. All loans originating after January 1st, 2020 are eligible for no down payment. There is no longer a maximum loan limit on VA loans. Originally, there was a requirement to put a down payment on a home purchase if it's over the conforming loan limit. A conforming loan limit is the current loan limit before the loan would be considered a jumbo loan. It's a great day to buy a home with a VA loan. So, how to apply? In order for you to get your pre-approval letter, you'll need to have a copy of your driver's license, 2 recent pay stubs, 2 years of W-2 statements, a copy of your DD 214. If active military, also you need a statement of service letter signed by your commanding officer, as well as you need to use a lender that can process and fund a VA loan. So that's very essential that you make sure they can do that. You will also need to request your certificate of eligibility. To submit your request online, you can go to the eBenefits portal at www.ebenefits.va.gov or contact your lender to submit the application for you. So, who's eligible? So, if you're a veteran that has served 6 years in the Reserve or National Guard, if you're a veteran that has served active duty during peacetime at least 181 days, if you're a veteran that has served active duty during wartime for at least 90 days, if you're a veteran who was discharged from service under an honorable condition, if you are a spouse of a service member who died in the line of duty or as a result of a service-related injury or disability, you're eligible. Something to note, if you're planning to buy a home with someone else using your VA loan, it's important to know the rules when it comes to VA loans and co-borrowers. You have 2 options to use a VA loan with more than one person on the loan other than yourself if you're a veteran. If you are married is one, and the other would be both borrowers must be eligible veterans. Otherwise, you would have to go with another loan program or just have one borrower loan. So a funding fee. So what is a VA funding fee? A VA funding fee is the fee that the VA charges to actually fund and process the loan. Currently, for veterans using their VA benefit to purchase for the first time, there is a 2.15% of the sales price. And if you are a reservist, it's 2.4%. If you're purchasing additional properties, there is a the second property or another property for the second time, there is a fee of 3.3 for all veterans. The funding fee can also be rolled into the loan amount. The VA funding fee can be exempt if the veteran is classified at least 10% disabled. This is a significant savings on the fee that will save thousands of dollars at closing. So make sure that you tell your loan officer that you're at least 10% disabled and that you can actually prove it. Eligible homes. With a VA loan, you can purchase a condo as long as it's located in a VA-approved community, a townhome, a single family, and a multi-unit up to 4 units as long as you live in one of the units as your primary residence. Non-allowable fees. When buying a home with a VA loan, it's important to understand who pays for what in the transaction and what you can't pay for. A VA buyer cannot pay for a termite pest inspection, septic inspection, well inspection, mortgage broker fee, or have a prepayment penalty on their loan. Appraisal. So all properties purchased with a VA loan must be appraised by a licensed VA appraiser. The property has to fit within the basics of the VA appraisal standards. Check with your real estate agent if you're using a realtor or your loan officer to make sure that the property that you are intending to purchase will be eligible to avoid issues during the process. Additional tips. You can use your VA loan more than once to buy a home. For example, you purchase a home, say in Virginia now, and then you receive orders to report to North Carolina for 3 years. You can refinance the Virginia home into a conventional and purchase another home in North Carolina with a VA loan. You may not have to refinance your current home, but check with your loan officer about your available options. You may have to either sell it, refinance it, or you may have to use another option to purchase again. Let's talk about credit scores and using a VA loan. The VA does not require a minimum credit score. However, the lender that you select will have minimum qualifying standards for your loan file based on your credits, what's on your credit, how much debts that you actually owe. But you must be what they call approved with direct underwriting or approved eligible. Many lenders in today's market allow for buyers using a VA loan purchase with scores as low as 580. Yes, I said 580. You could possibly purchase a home with a VA loan with a 580 credit score. There's no minimum stay requirement for the length of residence. So if you decide to move, you're not going to be penalized. If you decide, okay, well, in 2 months, I don't want to live here, I want to sell it, there's no restrictions on how long you have to actually stay in the home. So what is an MRP, which is a military relocation professional? So a military relocation professional is a real estate agent specializing in assisting the military community with moves, benefits, requirements, and other aspects involved in their relocation. As a relocation professional for the military, I provide knowledge and create peace of mind for veterans and their families during their transition to a new area, whether it's local to Virginia, Maryland, DC, or another state. I can assist you. This concludes this webinar. If you have any additional questions, please give me a call or email me. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, comment, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Rashana Levin with Keller Williams. Thank you for watching Buy a Home as a Veteran. Share this with others.